Greetings, hello, welcome to Versus Q&A. I'm going to wear my badge out in a minute, but I'll show a couple of new badges I've got. I've got a Dungeon Master badge, where are we? There we go, you can just see that. I got that in a bag of dice, I got from Salute, and then I got a Robin Hood badge from Shoulder Forest of the Day. I thought that'd be nice on, they got a skull one. Got it from Salute as well, which is nice, and I've got all my other ones, which is lots and lots of badges, isn't it? And I'm pretty sure, well, I know I'm going to get some more when I go to UK Games Expo and maybe MCM. We'll see what happens there. Anyway, bag of questions. Now I've got, I was going to, it's Thursday. I don't usually do this on Thursday, but I can't do anything because Tobias is off school ill, got temperature. He's all right though, he's just getting medicine work at a minute. But poor little bugger, he's all right. Okay, Liam Swan. Vegan versus carnivore. I'll give you a quick answer on that one, actually. There's nothing like a steak. There's nothing like a fucking piece of chicken. There's nothing like devouring some pork. Meat all the way. We're humans. We eat meat round here. When it comes to vegans, I'm slipping. I was slipping. It's because I'm banging the table. That's what's doing it, innit? Look, because I've got my phone filming this on top of a glass jar thing and a bottle. Probably not ideal. If I don't move, it won't slip. I was slipping. It can't be a good piece of meat if you're just going for veggies and stuff like that. You're missing out. We got fangs. We were meant to eat meat. We got eyes at the front of our head, not the sides. We were meant to eat meat. Anybody that disagrees, well, you carry on eating your apples. Okay, so Liam Swan again. It's the Liam Swan episode. Fork versus chopsticks. I'm going to say I've got good reason. I've got arthritis in this form. It's pretty much 60% useless now. I could still game for a while, but it hurts. But when it comes to opening things and that, I have to use, it comes from my work, I have to use these fingers here and my thumb can just go to one side. I'm getting through, I don't know, but I can't lift anything like that. So picking a bottle up, I can't do it. Certain things I can't do. So chopsticks are one of them. I can't use chopsticks anymore because of this. And I'm right-handed. I'm ambidextrous when it comes to certain other things, but chopsticks I can't do with my left hand. So a fork is definitely for me. And it's one of them cultural things. If you're in Japan, you've got chopsticks, but we do supply forks if you're English. And unless you go like deep into Japan, where there's no forks, I'm sure I've got forks. I don't know. But yeah, I'd pick a fork because of my health reasons, but I'm also because I'm British and I didn't grow up using chopsticks, so I'm going to say that. Okay, Alison, this is a lead up to the last episode I did. Manga versus anime adaptations. So manga to anime, anime to manga. So basically, what's better, manga or anime? The adaptations of whatever was in the manga. Not every manga gets turned into an anime, does it? There's certain things that do, like first thing that pops to mind is Assassination Classroom, which we're still watching. Naruto. Let's use Naruto as an example. I would rather read a manga when it comes to that, because the Japanese voice actors are great, but the translation one, the English dubbed, is horrible. I can't stand Naruto's voice. Sorry, voice actor who does Naruto. Don't know your name, don't know who you are, but it's annoying. And then it comes down to also Full Metal Alchemist. I'd rather read manga because Vic Mignogna can piss off. For them reasons, I'd probably go for manga. I do like anime, but as long as it's like watching the original Japanese audio, that's fine. But sometimes the subtitles aren't accurate. I know that from learning some Japanese, but they're not always right. And I've when I was learning Japanese a year ago, and I was watching some anime, and I'm like, it didn't sell that. You got it wrong. It's not being, and I suppose some things are changed for certain cultural reasons or whatever, but it's not always. I like manga. I'm gonna pick manga. I love a good read. It's more peaceful. I can get more in my head. I've got another question. This is the last one then. Liam Swan, books versus audiobooks. I would rather sit down and read a book than listen to an audio. I don't really listen to audio, even if it's like movies and stuff, listening to the audio commentaries. I don't really tend to do that much. I should do, but I don't really. But audiobooks, I suppose, once my eyesight's gone, it's not a bad thing. I think it's really good, but it depends on the person reading it, because with certain readers that just send you to sleep. Um, and I'd rather read it myself and get in my own head without listening to someone else read it, you know. But it's if you're getting kids to sleep, you're not going to put an audiobook on, let them, you're going to read it yourself, aren't you? Plus, I think audiobooks are a little bit like social media when it comes to certain things as well. It makes people a bit more lazy. Reading is the way. But if you've got bad eyesight, I've got no problem with that at all. Or if you're like on the go and you just fancy listening to a book and you can't carry a book, or you can't be asked, whatever, it's fine. Nothing against audiobooks, not for me, unless I go blind. I'd rather read a good book. And I am going blind, by the way, so I'll be like praising the audiobooks in about 20 years, boy. Anyway, now I'm going to go and... He's nodding off anyway. Yeah, so I'll probably do another episode on Sunday. And at least we're a bit of a quick appearance of doing a Q&A versus, and it's gone a little bit long, and I've got a badge hat. I'm the man with the badge hat. Hello, bye-bye. See you later.